Imagine this, you've got a team of 10, revenue is solid, things are going well, but in the background, everything is really struggling. And some of you don't even really need to imagine this. This is just actually your day-to-day right now. But I want to show you how to get out of a reactive mode to more of a place of solid foundation in your mental state, your way of being, and how you actually run your business. My name is Johnny, and I help really high performers, entrepreneurs, lead from a place of calm command, not chaos and disorder. And today I'm gonna show you exactly how. One of my very first 8-figure clients that I worked with, we were so excited to get him results. I mean, his inbox was flooding with new sales, calendar stacked day to day. Unfortunately, he was the bottleneck. And his team was constantly seeking him for validation rather than real solutions. But one weekend, we just planned to get dinner to connect, sort of just to help him escape. And he shot me a text the next day and basically said, if I don't fix this part of who I am, I'm never gonna be able to have the business that I actually want. The real reason of why I got into this in the first place. So I waited and I sent him a text back asking him, what is the identity of the leader that you wanna be? What do they look like and what do they possess? I wanna show you how to get out of a reactive mode to more of a place of solid foundation in your mental state, your way of being, and how you actually run your business. So I'm gonna break down this change in 3 ways that was able to provide for him a shift of calm command. Shift number 1, from firefighter to anchor. One of the most interesting things is that the language that you use will show what your beliefs are. And so if you're actively listening to somebody, you can hear exactly what it is that they're saying. At dinner, he told me he felt, I need to be everywhere to keep growth alive. But I encouraged him with a bit of a more of an esoteric frame of my presence stabilizes the system. Now, of course, there's action behind this, but it all starts with this. But when we really got to the detail of what this was, about 60% of the daily operations of a specific part of the business were able to operate without him. Now, shift number 2 that needed to happen was being reactive to everything. Somewhere along in the business world, somebody taught him you need to respond to everything immediately. That speed, attention to detail, all of this kind of nonsense was incredibly important. Now, I'm not ever saying to ghost people or ignore, but most problems don't need to be responded to right away. In fact, if you're an entrepreneur and a leader, and you've got a team under you, you need to give people the space to solve their own problems. If you're constantly in a place of responding, answering questions, you're teaching your team to not think for themselves, that you're the one that's gonna solve their problems, and they need to come to you for everything. Well, we only have so many hours in a day, and if they're coming to you for everything, all of your time is gonna be spent on managing your people. And that's not really what a true leader does. So, I respond to everything right away. Right, this is the reactive space. 2, I design the rhythm and cadence of responses, right? I don't know why I always draw a chill guy smoking a cigar, but to me, in my mind, that's just what it is, right? We're just chilling, we got our shades on, relax, everything is okay. There are very few things in your business that actually require you to jump on immediately if you actually think about them. I want you to think about that right now. What are things in your business right now that require your immediate attention? If there's a list of more than 5 things on that right now, you've got some thinking that needs to be changed. And if you have a list of more than 5 things, you are 100% in a headspace like this former client was at that dinner. Now, in his unique business specifically, we worked together to design a unique solution around communication cadence. But what I will tell you is about a 22-hour drop in his weekly comms time. So incredible. I mean, what would 20 hours back in your week look like for you? What would that do for your headspace? Now, shift number 3 that needed to happen was, and because I was listening, he said, if I slow down right now, everything is gonna collapse. Well, what is that gonna do to anybody if their headspace is, if I stop right now? Now, of course, there's times when we need to be in a sprint, where we need to go, 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 pedal to the metal, but those things are not supposed to last for a long time. Like Nipsey Hussle said, RIP, it's a marathon, baby. Because when you're in this headspace, right, it's complete chaos. Look at this drawing here. Boy, this is not a good drawing. This is what you guys look like, by the way, when you're all cracked out, freaking out. Tear. Let's draw his tongue. Ooh. Some of you guys looking like this right now. And he needed a shift to, when I lead from purpose, growth flows, and the systems serve it. I'm gonna draw some really focused eyes. You know what that looks like when someone has that really focused eyes. They just know what they're doing. You're talking to them and you just know that this person has a sense of command about them. They have a sense of, they know where they're going. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do. How do I draw a leader? Why does he have a baseball hat on? He looks cool with those focused eyes. So I'm gonna write this down so you can see it. If I stop, slow down. This is obviously not in a sprint time. This thing gonna collapse. Gonna collapse. Ah. 2, when I lead from purpose, the growth flows, and the systems serve it. Now, I don't know his exact KPIs from this, like the exact results from this, but I do know that he was able to have one of the biggest quarters he had in a very long time. So I don't know, we'll just say a big up in growth. So to recap, I want you to really think about what would it look like for you to operate from, I need to be everywhere to keep growth alive, right? Sort of this constant need to be in the business all the time, to where your presence, when there, is actually an anchor to your team and your people around you. What would it look like for you just to chill out, to give people space to think on their own, to come up with solutions? How do I solve this problem? And not come to you for everything, right? What would it look like for you to just chill? For you to design a rhythm and the actual cadence of responses? And what would it look like for you to just, when you're done with the sprint, to relax, to be chill guy, to lead from purpose, to have this laser eyes, these vision here, and have the systems serve it? If you're ready to move from chaos to inner calm and grow your inner leadership and outer business, book a call with either me or my team, where I've been helping high performers like yourself increase their income and increase their impact. Let me know in the comments below, what are some of the biggest challenges that you're facing right now? And which of these 3 here from my previous client did you relate to the most? Let me know in the comments. Peace, and I'll see you in the next one.